I think there must be something wrong with me, Linus. Christmas is coming, but I'm not happy. I don't feel the way I'm supposed to feel. I just don't understand Christmas, I guess. I like getting presents and sending Christmas cards and decorating trees and all that, but I'm still not happy. I always end up feeling depressed.
Hello, 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 and thank you for joining me. This is Heavenly Divine. I'm Trish. Timelines are below if you want to skip back and forth throughout the read. And what we're getting into this video today is cheaters. What are the cheaters doing for Christmas this year? And where there's so many different cultures out there celebrating different holidays, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, New Year's, you know, whatever holiday that you may be celebrating, the end of the year holidays. And when I say cheater, someone pops up in your mind. So this could be somebody around you. Maybe it's someone who just left. Maybe you popped up in your own mind. So as you see, we have a spread here, and this is called a card of the month spread. So I'm going to be going over what is the main energy that some people of the collective will be impacted with throughout the holidays this year. As I walk you throughout the read, I'm going to tell you what place the card is in throughout the spread and what that means. So let's start. So the full reverse, it is not a good time to take risks. You need to move with caution, and you got to look before you leap, and it's very, very stressed. You lost something. It was like an acquaintance. Whatever you lost, it was not important. It might be feeling to you right now that it was very important, but the spirits, the cards are telling you that it was not going to help you in the long run. You do have a loyal friend that is next to you, and how you know that they're loyal and that this is a friend is that they remind you of consequences. They remind you of the steps that you take and what could really happen if you take these steps. Something about a good riddance and an end and a new start. So someone feels that they're dumb, but you're not. You're highly intelligent, and you only bring this cleverness out when you're under pressure and you need to use your gift. So there's a lack of commitment with some type of lover. You're in a risky relationship. Some about being irresponsible and future faking. They're lying about what they're going to do in the future. Don't worry about what they want to say they want to do in the future. You need to worry about what are we doing now. They're moving without thinking about consequences, and it's not wise to continue to move like this. You need to slow down so that you can make sure that you approach every situation with awareness. So moving right along to the next card, this as well is the card of the month, but I'm going to be now reading from the perspective of the divine. So when we do divination readings with tarot cards, they're called tarot readings, and when we do divination readings with poker cards, they're called divine readings. So this Two of Spades is telling me that there's arguments, grudge, resentment, blocks, frustration, a difficult choice that someone had to make, and as well as there might be a start of litigation, something having to do with court, like somebody probably has to retain a lawyer or call around for free consultations. Someone is juggling between lovers. I mean, this is temporary, it's not going to last. And what I mean by that is by toys. What I mean by lovers in this instance is that somebody's treating people as if they're toys. This could be a man or a woman. And they're unable to pay attention to their money and their family because they're paying too much attention to games. Moving right along, so this is the past. So secrets are going to pop up. What to attend to? What is our attention supposed to be at? As well as we look in the hindsight, we notice hidden things that people were trying to keep private. They probably should have been communicating. So there's an angel message here, 2 twos, be open to education. Support might come from a group. This group could be cultural, educational, or a religious group, maybe Bible study, maybe people go to a study group, maybe some people go to a group where you engage and learn about different people's cultures. Someone feels that their goals in love are failing, and so you're making plans when the right suitor comes along. When you meet them, how you want to continue for the future. Some people are getting together with each other and they're making plans for the future. For some people, you're going to be socializing, going out, getting gifts, and getting good advice.
How you feel about all the Christmas business? Getting depressed and all that. It happens to me every year.
So the next placement, the future, right?
What I really want.
What things to look out for? What are some desires, true desires of some people? There's a split, right? These cards kept popping out. There's another angel message, 2 8s. So a legal decision is going to be made in your favor. Devote more time to spirituality, spiritual practice, and meditation. So like either you could go one or two ways, or somebody around you went one way and someone around you went another way. So the 8 of hearts being depending on whatever current choices people make with their lives. Now the 8 of hearts, this road that someone goes down is respect with friends and family, respect with people amongst you, repeating good patterns and good behavior, good communication with large groups of people, and teaching others. Now the other road, this 8 of spades, on the other hand, is repeating bad patterns. Someone's going to be feeling regret, remorse, disappointment. They shoot themselves, like they shot themselves. They shot themselves up. That's crazy. I wrote that down. Retreat. Be afraid. They're going to be afraid to be themselves. They're going to be afraid to talk. Somebody's going to like retreat into a shell. Like they imprison themselves, that 8 of spades, and they imprison themselves in their own mind. And it came with like all this lying and bad behavior. So they're going to, instead of going around teaching people, they're going to be afraid to reach out, and someone's going to be to themselves. Basically, someone's going to be afraid to talk. So moving right along to the next part of the read, which is going to be the pick a card oracle read. So how I design this is I'm going to lay out 5 cards and you pick your favorite, and what I'm reading are the symbols and what they mean in tarot, because in divination there's so many different meanings that there are out there. But anyway, so starting off with the universe has a plan for me, and here we got growth. A lot of abundance is just mainly is what that somebody is paying attention to, with hope and faith. Diving back into nature. I see a lot of nature with this right here. Paying attention to your life. And I'm not sure if I already say prosperity and abundance, but a lot of abundance here is mainly what somebody's paying attention to. Beauty is all around you, and I hope that you do slow down so that you can pay attention to all the wonderful things and notice the magic that is around you. Being open to that with these yellow hands right here. Something about this pedestal right here too. Somebody is on the show. Something about a lot of attention, a limelight. You get a lot of attention. You turn a lot of heads. Probably something about a unique look, or something about just basically being very beautiful. Joy, ambition. There's a lot of mystery from this card too. Suffering, loss. There's fun as well, optimism, and before we move on, the snakes that you got to watch out for. Some of your so-called friends are snakes. Something about comfort with them there too. So angels are all around you, healing your soul. And I hope that you feel energized from this. There's innocence with these hands that are open right here. Somebody's very linked with their faith. They're very close to the spirits. They feel that. They see synchronicity. They see messages around them. Being close to, like I probably already said that, your faith. Purity. I feel like I already said innocence as well. There's a balance here, something about private and moving in circles. So like manifest your wishes, planning, because that's what manifestation is. You're sitting down, thinking of what you want, thinking of your wishes, and then setting plans and start putting work into the world so you can get what you are manifesting, right? So putting in action, passion, energy, power. But I'm also seeing like a sadness, mystery, loss, I see purity and innocence, faith as well, but I see snakes you got to watch out for. They be green with envy, your so-called friends. Now this card, surrender to spirit energy, is all about like somebody's destiny is calling, surrendering to your fate, doing your calling, doing what you were put here to do. You probably have more than one skill or task, something like that. But the communicate, right? Communication, I see in this card because I color blue. And fate. I already said destiny. Are you going to answer though to the destiny calling? Are you going to answer? Ring, ring. Balance, faith, and hope. And what you just watched is called a collective reading. So what that means is that I'm reading a collective of people. I'm reading a group of people. So some things may not resonate with you. What that means is that some points that I'm touching on may not be talking about you. They could be talking about somebody else who came through the video. And if you would like a personal reading, just email me. So my email is in the description below. Once I get your name that you go by, and the subject that you want me to read you for is the main thing that I need to know, then we can continue from there. The lo-fi that I'm using, as well as the materials that I'm using throughout this video, are going to be listed below in the description. And if you're looking for the elements, what I call my portion of the chakras, crystals that you can work with to open up your chakras, oils and herbs that you can incorporate in your skin, hair, or food, is going to be listed below. And as well, this is a portion that I incorporate with your lucky number for those people who are numerology buffs. Your a yes or no, because some people needed a yes or no, and the angel messages are going to be below there as well. And that's going to conclude this read. I'm going to see y'all next time. Bye.